A mid-air collision is an aviation accident in which two or more aircraft come into unplanned contact during flight. Owing to the relatively high velocities involved and the likelihood of subsequent impact with the ground or sea, very severe damage or the total destruction of at least one of the aircraft involved usually results. The potential for a mid-air collision is increased by miscommunication, mistrust, error in navigation, deviations from flight plans, and the lack of collision avoidance systems. Although a rare occurrence in general due to the vastness of open space available, collisions often happen near or at airports, where large volumes of aircraft are spaced more closely than in general flight. First recorded mid-air collision. The first recorded collision between aircraft occurred at the Milano-Circuito Aereo Internazionale meeting held between September 24 and October 3, 1910 in Milan, Italy. On October 3, Frenchman René copyright Thomas, flying an Antoinette IV monoplane, collided with British Army Captain Bertram Dixon by ramming his Farman III biplane in the rear. Both pilots survived, but Dixon was so badly injured that he never flew again. The first fatal collision occurred in Douai, France, on June 19, 1912. Captain Marcel Dubois and Lieutenant Albert Paignan, both of the French Army, crashed into one another, killing both pilots. Efforts to prevent military-civilian collisions in the United States. There are many types and causes of mid-air collisions. On some occasions, military aircraft conducting training flights inadvertently collide with civilian aircraft. Before 1958, civilian air traffic controllers guiding civilian flights and military controllers guiding military aircraft were both unaware of the other's aircraft. The 1958 collision between United Airlines Flight 736 and a fighter jet, as well as another U.S. military-civilian crash 1 month later involving Capital Airlines Flight 300, hastened the signing of the Federal Aviation Act of 1958 into law. The act created the Federal Aviation Agency, and provided unified control of airspace for both civil and military flights. In 2005, as part of an effort to reduce such military-civilian mid-air collisions in U.S. airspace, the Air National Guard Flight Safety Division, led by Lieutenant Colonel Edward Vaughan, used the disruptive solutions process to create the See and Avoid web portal. In late 2006, the U.S. Defense Safety Oversight Council recognized and funded the site as its official civil-military mid-air collision prevention website, with participation by all the services. List of notable civilian mid-air collisions. List of notable military mid-air collisions. See also, Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast, Disruptive Solutions Process, Near-Miss, Portable Collision Avoidance System, Traffic Collision Avoidance System, List of mid-air collisions and incidents in the United Kingdom. References, Notes. 6. Citations. Bibliography, Giro, David B. Military Aviation Disasters, Significant Losses Since 1908 inches. Sparkford, Ewell, Somerset, UK, Haynes Publishing, 2010, ISBN 978-1-84425-645-7. External links, Analysis of mid-air collisions, one of the most hazardous consequences of a loss of separation between aircraft, including as a result of a level bust, is a mid-air collision. Skybury, in-depth backgrounder, mid-air collision, CBC, See and Avoid, DoD Civil Military Mid-Air Collision Prevention Portal, interactive website helps pilots See and Avoid unregistered trademark mid-air collisions, Defense Link press release, Low-Altitude Military Aircraft Deconfliction tool.